Words of wisdom. Oh, Roy and Christy, you're next. Chase is coming your way with his skit.
He's back here.
What's down here?
That's the basement, but you don't want to go down there. It's freaky.
Go wait in the front room.
Look, I've got a hair appointment later this afternoon and I don't want to miss it. Is this going to take very long?
I told you to wait in the front room.
Has anyone seen my jacket?
All right, look, I have no desire to be here, and I can already tell I'm going to hate everyone here, especially you. So I'm going to interview each one of you and hope that the answer presents itself. Got it? Good. You, come.
Hey, wait.
What's your name? Detective Clark. Anything else?
What's with that gun? Looks like you could kill King Kong.
Well, I'll kill you with it if you ask me another stupid question. Follow me. Name?
Carl.
All right, Carl, I'm going to ask you some questions and I'm only going to say them once, so listen up. Something funny?
Nope. Let's just get on with it.
So who's the guy with the 2 extra holes in his body?
That would be Colt.
So I assume everyone spent the night here. Why?
You know, I'm not quite sure. It's kind of like birds that fly south for the winter. It's not like one day they just decide to pack it up and fly south. It's just in them. It's in their DNA.
Let's try not to sound like a waterhead, okay?
What?
So last night, did you hear anything that would be suspicious, whether it was in the evening, overnight, early this morning?
Well, Marabella got pretty upset with Colt last night after dinner. I think she smacked Colt, gave him a bloody nose. It's something about Colt saying it was too late. I'm not really sure what that meant. But of course, Ethel couldn't stop from chiming in. It was a free-for-all.
Marabella and Ethel?
Yeah, Ethel's the old lady, and Marabella's the one that came to talk to you about her hair.
Do you think she could have held a grudge?
I wouldn't put it past her.
What about last night?
I did wake up once, and I saw someone through the crack of my door. I assumed it was Ethel, because she was standing by her door. But then she went somewhere after a minute, and then she came back and went to the bathroom. And I just turned around and went back to sleep.
How about in the morning?
I mean, I woke up, and I went to the bathroom, and then I sat down in the living room once Mortimer got up.
Mortimer?
It's that old bald dude with the cane.
Were you the first one up?
No, Marabella was up, but I don't know for how long. And then Mortimer woke up. Then Ethel woke up. And then we found the body and called you.
In what room did you sleep?
The one right next to the middle bathroom. I can show you once we're done.
Did you happen to give Colt one of those yesterday?
A Kleenex? Oh man, I don't know. I could have.
Okay, now, I'm not going to beat around the bush on this next question. Are you being blackmailed? I probably shouldn't tell you this, but Ethel told me that you got into some trouble. You owed Colt a lot of money.
First of all, you shouldn't trust Ethel. I've done some stupid things. We all have. But you have to face the consequences.
Okay. Can you write the phrase thank you 3 times on this piece of paper?
There you go.
Last thing. You changed your clothes this morning?
Nope.
That's all. Come on, Goose.
This is where I slept right here.
Where's Marabella? Follow me.
Wait, come here.
Go on outside. I'll be there in a second.
Outside? It's cold and dirty out there. It's gonna mess up my hair even more.
I'll mess up your face if you say another word to me. What on earth do you want?
Did Carl say anything bad about me? Because if he did, it's wrong, because I don't do anything wrong.
Well, thank you for telling me that. I'll take that into strong consideration. What on God's earth do you want now?
I just gotta go to the bathroom.
Just so you know, filling an old hag with lead won't faze me. First, I need to know where you slept last night and whether or not you've changed your clothes.
I haven't changed clothes, and I slept in the room right next to the living room. The door's right beside the TV. And I'll tell you what, that room smelled and looked funny. I think Ethel must have done something. She hates me.
Good to know. Can you write the phrase thank you 3 times on the piece of this paper? Now, why are you here?
I'm here because I have to be here. I hate it here. It's so small and dirty. I can't even take a shower because the bathrooms are so disgusting. I mean, this face doesn't put on itself. It takes work, and I can't work here.
So can you run me through last evening? during the overnight hours and this morning, anything eventful or suspicious happened?
Well, not really. Nothing really happened. I mean, we had dinner, we went to bed, we woke up, and then we sat in the living room until you got here.
So nothing happened after dinner? You didn't hear anything during the night?
No, I slept through the whole night.
Who did this? Alright, I want everyone to go to the room they slept in, and if I hear a peep from anyone, you're dead. Got it? Let's finish. Did you sleep there?
Yes.
Did you do that?
No, I was waiting out here the entire time.
Were you the first one awake this morning?
I can't be sure if I was the first one to wake up, but I know I was the first one to leave their room. I sat in a chair in the living room while Mortimer slept. And then Carl came in from behind me in the kitchen.
Last question. Carl told me that you punched Colt and told him that you wished he was dead. Is that true?
Oh my God, that's such a lie. We all got into a little bit of an argument, but nothing happened. Carl's always trying to start a feud with everybody. He likes the drama. I wouldn't believe anything he said.
We're done. Come on, please.
Hi. I would like to ask for your support for, Patrick Hill. He's running for state senate, and
I'm not interested. Let's go.
Who's that at the door?
No one.
Well, whatever Marabella and Carl said about me, it's probably not true. They're always accusing me of things that are not true.
Good to know. Can you write the phrase thank you 3 times on this piece of paper? So you slept in the room in the hall next to the kitchen?
Correct.
Have you changed clothes since last night?
Nope.
Well, then why are you here? Was this a party or something?
To tell you the truth, I have no idea. We get together, I have to host it, I hate it. It's a tradition I wish we had never started. The house is always a mess afterwards, and I'm really stressed out.
Can you run me through what happened last night through this morning?
Well, after dinner, just a whole-blown fight broke out. People were throwing punches, other people were bleeding. Of course, I was just trying to calm everyone down. I had no part in it.
Of course you did.
Anyway, Colt went to bed.
Wait, why did the fight start?
I'm not sure. Colt may have said something, and then one thing led to another. But Colt went to bed right after that. We stayed up and watched TV for a little bit, and then we just all started one by one leaving. And then at 3:13, I wake up, and I was fuming. I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in a long time.
Exactly 3:13 a.m.?
Yes, I looked at my clock. Well, I tried to go back to sleep, but then somebody flushed the toilet, and that fully woke me up. So I got up to see who had disturbed my sleep. Mortimer was hobbling out of the bathroom. So I decided to go in the kitchen and get some...
Wait, did Mortimer go straight back to the couch after seeing you?
Yeah, I watched him lay down on the couch before I went to the bathroom.
Continue.
Well, after I went to the bathroom, I went ahead and went to bed. When I got up and went to the bathroom, I saw Colt. That's when I called you. If I killed Colt, I would not have called you.
Was Colt blackmailing you?
What? I never do anything wrong.
I just wondered because both Carl and Marabella told me that they had seen letters to Colt about being blackmailed.
They what? Oh, they did? I'll just kill them. They're just jealous and they're after my money. They all know I'm rich. One time I gave them all some money and they just abused it. Not one person in this house thanked me for it or nothing.
Did Colt abuse your money?
We're done.
You in there?
Yes.
Open the door! Open the door, I'll shoot my way out. Who did that? I heard someone walking up here. If someone doesn't fess up, I'm gonna kill every last one of you.
Well, why is Mortimer way over there?
I was just going to the bathroom, I swear.
Sure.
I'd kill you for leaving your spot. But I have a question. If you were going to the bathroom, why'd you have to shut the door?
I don't think I shut the basement door.
You think?
Yes, I think.
I wasn't paying attention to the door. I was just trying to get to the bathroom. You were right next to the door. You could just as easily shut it.
I stayed in my room like I was supposed to. You're the only one that left your room. She heard someone up here, so it had to have been you.
If I did it, she would have probably heard my cane.
Follow me. open the door? At this table, and if you move, I won't hesitate to shoot. Mortimer, you sit on the couch. Now, so Mortimer, what brought you here?
It's just something we do.
Can you run me through what happened from last night to this morning?
Sure. Well, we had dinner, and after that, I'm sure they told you, Colt and Marabella got into an argument because she'd been late on her payments.
The payments?
She didn't tell you?
No.
He's blackmailing her, or was.
Is that true?
Everyone is. It's not just me.
And is that true?
Sort of.
Why are you so comfortable talking about this? No one else has said a word to me, even when I tried to bait them.
I'm not being blackmailed.
What?
My grandson is. He ran out of money real quick, so I'm paying it for him. That's why we came out here in the first place, to discuss a financial agreement. That's why the argument started. Colt told Marabella that he was going to expose her for not paying on time. She tried to bargain with him, but he said it was too late, so she hit him. Then he said that he was going to expose everyone, and that if we left early, he would have people, well, basically kill our families.
Wow, what's your grandson's name?
Melvin.
Well, now each of you have a perfect motive. But who had the opportunity?
You still going to send the killer to jail?
And yeah, they committed a crime.
I don't see how you could punish someone for ridding the world of a horrible person.
Shut up. I don't care what you think is right. If you kill someone, you're just as bad as them. Now run me through what happened last night.
I don't know. Woke up once, went to the bathroom, saw Ethel on my way back, went back to sleep, and then when I woke up this morning, Carl and Marabella were already awake.
And have you changed clothes since last night?
No.
Let's start at the scene of the crime, shall we? Colt is lying in the bed with 2 stab wounds and red fuzz under his fingernails. On the ground was one of Carl's tissues and several letters basically pleading for the black male to stop, which were all signed me. Now those letters could have been from anyone, but one letter was particularly interesting. It had a bloody knife hole in it. The culprit must have dropped the knife during the attack. Then in the bathroom sink was still on, and there was Carl's tissue soaked in blood in the trash. Now let's see if I can connect it all. You all came here to basically talk about your motive.
3 weeks. I told you what's going to happen if you don't pay this week.
Just give me one more week. I promise I will.
No! That's what you told me for the last 2 weeks, and you still haven't come through. You're too late. By this time tomorrow, you're going to have one less secret.
Please, just give me a little more time. I'll do anything.
What you ought to do is tell your kids that you love them, because after tomorrow, you may never see them again.
Then a fight breaks out, causing Colt to end up with a bloody nose. Carl, who always carries tissues with him, gives Colt a couple. And I wouldn't be surprised if Ethel was laying into Colt with all she's got.
In prison for the rest of your miserable, pathetic life. I'll just kill you.
Shut up! You're all in trouble now. I'm going to expose every last one of you. And if any of you even think about leaving, your loved ones won't sleep well tonight.
Then he goes back to his bathroom and uses the tissues and tosses them in the trash. Except for one, which he probably put on the nightstand next to his bed. Then, during the night, someone stabs him, causing the papers, tissue, and the knife to go flying.
Ah!
The knife punctured one of the papers. Then I wondered why he didn't call out for help. Well, when I was downstairs, I did find a red jacket with some blood and a strand of Colt's hair on it. The culprit must have smothered Colt with their jacket, causing him to get the fuzz under his nails, and then stabbed him. Then I wondered why they would have to smother him if he were asleep. Well, maybe it was because he woke up and went to the bathroom. Possibly didn't shut off the sink all the way. Which goes a long way with what Ethel said. She told me she woke up to something. Colt going to the bathroom. Then heard a toilet flush and got up to see who it was. You went to the bathroom, which is what caused Ethel to get up and what woke up Carl, who promptly saw Ethel standing outside her door. She then watched Mortimer lay back down, then goes to the bathroom herself, which is when Carl turns around and goes back to sleep. So if I were to believe the stories that each of you told me about last night, then no one saw Mortimer go to the bathroom. No one saw Ethel return to her room, and no one can verify that Carl and Marabella stayed in their rooms all night. Of course, one of you could have lied or omitted the part where you stumbled into Colt's room with a knife. So how am I doing? This morning, Ethel calls the police and I show up. The letters get burned, the doorbell rings, someone locks me in the basement, and here's the kicker. Somebody takes the body. So either he just got up and left and didn't take his car, or someone took him. With the tire tracks outside, I'm going with the latter. So I have to ask myself, who had the opportunity to do all of that? And what complicates it even more is that none of you could have taken the body, but someone had to do everything else. They would have to be physically able to. They would also have to know where a key clue is that's been tripping me up. They would have to know where the murder weapon is located. Only one person knows that, and it's not me. But I know who. You see, when the doorbell rang, there was a young man there. And at first I didn't think anything of it. But then I realized that it was Melvin. He and his grandfather teamed up to take Colt down. And I bet if I took a handwriting sample from his grandson, it would be a perfect match. He killed Colt. He burned the letters trying to keep Melvin out of this. He locked me in the basement so he and Melvin could grab the body and take him away. But you messed up early on, and I'm sure you know how. When I was looking at the body for the first time, and everyone was watching me, you had on a red jacket. Then when I came back to the front room, it was gone, until I found it in the basement.
That's a great story, but it takes me like 2 minutes to walk from here to the bathroom. How on earth would I have had time to do that?
Please stand up. So tell me, Mortimer, where's the knife?